Stefan, obviously you knew it was going to be a tough challenge tonight. How did you find it out there?
I don't know. I think at times we could hang with them. At times we looked a little bit, distraught and wander around out there. But that's just getting used to it. A lot of guys. This is a new type of style of hockey for them, and it's tough to jump in it right away. It takes time.
Yeah, I mean, it's something obviously you've played and you've had a little experience of this style of hockey. That first period though was a bit of a shock to the system. Things seem to smooth out after that.
I think so. That's a good hockey team. They play. It's beautiful how they play. So they were good tonight, and we got some work to do.
That's always an interesting question as well. Obviously 2 goals for you, that kind of bittersweet kind of feeling. How did it feel to score though?
Don't get me wrong, it feels great to score, but it means nothing, when you lose at that way. So as a team, we got to stick together, and we got a long year ahead of us. So we got a great group of guys, and we'll work at it and get better.
You see some positive signs on the ice? I mean, it's obviously important to mention how little ice time you guys have had together. It seemed to kind of move though as it came together. Did an understanding start to come about that you noticed?
I think the positive is now maybe makes us a little bit more hungry and pissed off at ourselves and each other, and we get better. I think that's what we take from it, and hopefully we got some conditioning out of it, and we got our speed up to better than it was, because this is a kick in the butt for us. We need to be better.
Awesome effort tonight. Thank you very much, Stefan. Congrats on your 2 goals, pal. Cheers there. And as you may know, you might have seen on social media, a lot of the Clan fans were almost indignant that you were playing for the wrong side tonight. They kind of felt with your Canadian-Scots background that maybe you could have been wearing, that's almost purple, you're wearing the blue at the moment. Interesting one tonight, was it? Did you even expect there to be a hockey team from Scotland in the competition?
No, not really. But when I was watching the draw there, I thought to myself, imagine if we could get the Clan out of 48 teams, if we get the Clan in the draw, it'd be unbelievable. And then to actually end up getting you guys, it was so special, and it's going to be a lot of fun when we get to go to Scotland and I get to see some family and friends.
Well, I was just going to ask you about that actually. I've heard from the ticket office at Braehead Clan that your family have reserved around 30 tickets so far. Did you know that?
Yeah, I mean my parents and I are in constant contact, talking every day, and they were talking to some family members back home and let me know that I'm going to have a big crew in the stands. So my dad's been all over me about showing up and playing hard and putting a whole bunch of pressure on me to play well in Scotland. So hopefully we can have the same kind of result when we get there.
Fantastic. And now obviously captain here in Sweden, and also with an extension on the contract, they must be very proud.
Yeah, I mean, I've been here a long time. This is my 5th season, so we've made this our second home, and we really enjoy it here. So to be named captain is a huge honor and a great privilege. So hopefully I can do the job well and get the job done.
Fantastic. It's good to see some Scots having some success. Thank you, Liam. Cheers.
Thank you.
So Ryan, an incredibly tough match tonight, but how is it that you put that whole experience into perspective?
I think you got to pull the positives out of that. We did have some good spells in there, and scoring 2 goals in this building is traditionally pretty tough too. So, we got to find the positives. Obviously, there's a lot to work on here, but you draw the number 1 seed away. These guys been going now for 3-4 weeks here pretty strong, and we got guys flying into the airport meeting us here. So, but I mean that's the reality of it. We knew that going in. So, I think you look back, we probably gave away a few. It seemed that every time we did make a mistake, it ended up in the back of our net, and they got such a good power play. We knew we had to be disciplined tonight, and they executed on their power play as well. So, they didn't. We kind of knew what to expect coming into it here. We saw a very good hockey club. We watched them play for a majority of the game, but saying that, we did do some good things here, and we did see some good things. I mean, my defensemen, I thought they had a lot of minutes, and they're going to be better for it tomorrow and moving forward here. And it's still a conditioning phase for us. And then we talked about good habits, and I thought as the game went on, we got better. We got better and better, and we got to kind of build on that heading into Ingolstadt now that we can't sit and watch teams play. We got to try to establish our forecheck, establish our pressure in the way we want to play, and make them adapt to us here. And I thought tonight when we did do that, we created some chances, we had some good looks, and we just didn't get enough of it.
I had a little play around with the lines as well tonight. I guess this is a first opportunity to get guys like Brooks and Levitt, those guys kind of jumped around the lines. Did you feel like yourself you learned a lot from tonight?
Yeah, I think you want to move guys around, and like I said, we got a lot of guys that can play in a lot of different positions. We got 5 guys that play in the middle, and we started Keith there obviously on the wing. We moved him back in the middle here and moving Levy a bit. Brooksy obviously he's got explosive speed. We wanted to move him around and just try to find some partnerships, and that's what it's about. This tournament here, it gives us a good opportunity to mix up the lines and see what we got. We got a lot of games here, so we're going to probably continue shuffling them about and trying to get guys in different situations and seeing where we're going here. But it's a process. It's a process. You can't get too down. You can't get too down about a loss like this. You gotta learn from it. We lost to a very, very good team, the #1 team in Europe right now. And take it on the chin. Wake up tomorrow and be better professionals, better athletes.
I think a lot of the fans definitely saw progress on the ice tonight. And just a kind of final thought, what was the atmosphere like in here tonight? And there was more Clan fans than we expect to turn up. It's quite a long journey.
Yeah, I mean it's an expensive and a long journey, and you take our hat off to them. We're proud of our fans. We know that, and I think all of CHL know that. And yeah, they were loud and they cheered us on, and even standing in the last minute and cheering us on in a 10-2 loss. I mean, obviously they're not used to that as well. And it's all new. This is new territory for everyone in Braehead here, but. No, it's great. You got to take your hat off, and everyone supporting back home. I mean, all the positive comments coming in. And listen, it is what it is, and you can sit here and cry about it, or you can learn from it and be better. And that's kind of what we talked about after is making sure that we take what positives we did, we learn from our mistakes, and we become a tighter knit and a better group tomorrow.
Thanks very much, Ryan, and good luck with Ingolstadt.